My name is Ben, and this is Adventure Theory. On today's adventure, we're gonna go see Toquerville Falls, but there's a huge disclaimer. There's about approximately 5 miles of seriously rough road to access these falls. So either you have to hike or you have to have a very high clearance vehicle. And when I say this road is hairy, I mean this is like the scariest road I've ever had to personally drive down. So before you tackle this road, make sure you got some good clearance on your vehicle because this road is nuts. Toquerville Falls. Man, this road is no joke. We're like, I don't know, a half a mile, maybe 1 mile into it. This is a pretty serious road. This road gets hairier and hairier around every corner. So now we got this incline with a pretty severe step. Yeah, I know. I got a lifted Tacoma just for roads like this, but Christ, I don't want to break down out here or break anything. It'd be a mess. This is enough to make me wonder 2 things. Am I on the right road? And is it worth it? You guys, this road is crazy. Now, for an overlander or a rock crawler, who this is what you do, this is probably nothing. But for a casual 4x4 guy, I'm plenty puckered. So those guys gave me a reassurance. This is the Toquerville Falls Road, and they said it gets a little bit nicer up on top of the hill. So we're on the right track, but holy Canada. If you're gonna come out here to these falls, you better be prepared for this. Woo! At this point, I think you guys get the picture. This road is tough as hell. So you better have a good sturdy rig if you're gonna tackle the Toquerville Falls Road. And I'm still not convinced I like it. I'm also gonna stop filming so much of these crazy hairball obstacles. Just because I need to focus on driving, and getting in and out of the truck so much is a pain in the butt. So far it's true. Once we got over to the top of the hill, the road got a lot more passable, a lot smoother. That crazy rock for the first mile or two, that was nuts, and I hope it doesn't do it again. Never mind the fact that we gotta go back down that, so that'll be fun. Well, this is a total bummer. Evidently, it's been raining pretty good upstream. So, rather than a nice clear stream to stand under a waterfall and just bathe in this glorious splendor, instead, we got this muddy, muddy, muddy water. And, that's not good. I mean, I'm conditioned to Hawaii where brown water means leptospirosis, which is a nasty parasite that will ruin your life. And I'm pretty sure leptospirosis is everywhere. I just don't know if it's as common here as it is in Hawaii. And so I just, as a general rule of thumb, don't get in really, 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 really brown water. And this water looks like chocolate milk. So that sucks. So here's my dilemma. I found a good spot at the falls. It's right up here on top of a knoll, so it's good high ground in case it does rain or flood. There's a little fire ring built already and pretty heavily used. The waterfall is right behind me, so I can kind of hear it, but it's not overwhelming. It's not like super loud when you camp right on top of a river. Just kind of white noise in the background. The problem is, I'm right at the falls. I mean, the falls are right there. Which means anybody that comes to visit the falls is gonna be just, 20 feet, 100 feet from camp. And if anyone comes out here to party tonight, they're gonna be partying right at my camp. And I don't like to camp around people. So my dilemma is, what do I do? Make camp here, it's a great camp. If no one comes, it'll be perfect. Or head all the way back out, go down that nasty road right at noon when I'd rather do it first thing in the morning when I'm less likely to encounter other vehicles. And then go across the way towards the Candy Cliffs, a place I've been before just once, but I really liked it. I don't know what to do. I gotta think about this. Those clouds right there billowing over Zion, right above at the headwaters of this canyon, those are the reasons I'm gonna leave. Because when you do risky stuff, you gotta be kind of conservative, be safe. That is a 50-50 chance of heavy rain, which is just gonna come gushing down this drainage. Which means not only do I want to avoid the partiers, but I also want to avoid getting stranded and just having a nightmare of a trip out. I mean, this trip in was a nightmare enough. So we're gonna go find a different place to camp. The intent for this adventure was to absolutely get underneath Toquerville Falls, to get in that bottom pool behind the waterfall in that little cave. But because of the super duper muddy water and my absolute paranoia of leptospirosis, as well as a whole bunch of clouds way upstream, which is kind of threatening a flash flood, I decided we can't camp here, or at least shouldn't camp here. So what we're gonna do is pivot. That is a key aspect of adventure theory. You have to be ready to pivot in case anything should throw your whole plan out of whack, because it's really important to stay safe. So what we're gonna do is cruise over to the Candy Cliffs on the Yant Flat. This isn't far away from Toquerville Falls, but that also means we have to go back down this hairball road. And the way down is just as scary, if not more scary, than the way up. So on my way back down that hairball road, I did pass 5 other vehicles, one of which lost a running board on his truck because he didn't sit high enough. But what was even more interesting was a lot of those people looked like hardcore partiers, and I did not want to camp near partiers. I'm trying to get outside in nature and have some peace and quiet and enjoy myself, not be annoyed at drunk people at 2 in the morning. So we're headed across the freeway to a place called the Yant Flat. The Yant Flat is like 30 miles of dispersed camping. This whole area is amazing, and the road is not too crazy, so nearly any vehicle could tackle this road. telling you, it's all about these little offshoot roads off of the dirt roads. Some incredible camping spots. Yeah, I think this will be a pretty nice view for tonight. Well, it's 90 degrees, 3:30 in the afternoon. Not much left to do but make camp, build some shade, and wait for the sun to go down so we can light the fire. But this is a pretty sweet camp. So let's celebrate a big adventure day and have a tasty beverage. Yeah. Now, because adventure theory is all about being opportunistic and making the most with what you have, being able to pivot and do something else if something should throw your plan out of whack. Since we're here camping on the Yant Flat, first thing in the morning, we're gonna have to take the trail to the Candy Cliffs. And the Candy Cliffs are every bit as amazing as they sound. Check this out. Now that was a super fun experience. If you have an idea for an adventure that we should go on, please put it in the comment section. Or if you have any nifty tips that we might be interested in. And if you're looking for some more adventure, you can click one of these links or go to the channel, because there's literally hundreds of other adventures going on there, and I hope to see you next time.